I am so excited for you. Quick test. Have you noticed more flowers lately? Do song lyrics hit different? Does drama bore you? If you answered yes to any of these, you're not who you were 6 months ago. What if I told you that you're probably already shifting, you just haven't recognized the signs yet? Why is awareness so important? Because this is why you can manifest in the first place. And that's also what we manifest. We only experience in our 3D what we already aware of in our subconscious. And these teachings, you learning about manifesting, always had just one main goal: increased awareness. The 3D is reflecting this back to us, so it should really just be seen as feedback, not the enemy. Today we're talking about something different. Not another manifestation technique, not another way to get what you want. We're going to explore the signs that your awareness is already increasing, signs that show you're leveling up in consciousness, becoming more aligned with your divine consciousness, your I am, your true nature, you. Because here is the truth. The more you expand your awareness, the more you realize you already have everything. You are everything. So grab your favorite hot or cold beverage and let's get started. Hi, I'm Marta and welcome to my channel. To work with me or find some of my free resources, visit the description box below. I know you tried. I know that you're tired. I know the anxiety, the attachment, the constant checking if your desire is coming. You're exhausted because it takes so much energy to feel these negative emotions because this is not your true nature. But what if all that effort, all that searching, it's actually been working? What if you already accomplished so much more than you realize? You meditate, you process your emotions, you accept what is. You're doing the inner work. And this doesn't go unnoticed, and it is creating shifts. You just haven't recognized them as the massive level ups that they actually are. We don't see the 3D changing, and it looks like the manifestations are always delayed, but it's just concealed by the process of its unfolding. This video is a very good segue for the video Why Manifesting Doesn't Work, so I encourage you to watch it. It's going to be linked somewhere here. See, everything in your reality comes from your awareness of being. When you notice something, even if it's just fleeting thought, it's already within your consciousness. This is why being authentic with yourself is key, and you can watch more about it here. That's what Neville Goddard and many others taught us. I am is the source of everything. That's the gist of his message, but somehow most people focus on the manifesting techniques he taught too. The fact that you can even perceive your desire means it's already a part of you. You wouldn't be aware of it if it was otherwise. The reason you can see it is because it's a preview of the other version of you that affirms having it already. This means that no matter what you do, it is yours and you will experience it. But how do you know your awareness is actually expanding? What are the real signs you're leveling up, not just imagining it? Let's dive into 9 clear signs that show your consciousness is expanding, your awareness increasing, even when you don't feel like you're manifesting perfectly because the 3D seems to contradict it sometimes. Sign number 1. You feel more connected to your body. This may seem unrelated to manifesting, but it's huge. When your awareness expands, you start noticing some body subtle signals. This might be one of the first signs connected to the physical plane we live in, and the body is like a symbol of it. You catch your tight shoulders before they become chronic pain. If you feel tired, you rest instead of pushing through until burnout. You listen and you react, taking better care of yourself. And here's the beautiful part. You start accepting your appearance. Maybe you even have a glow up. When you look in the mirror, instead of criticism, you see beauty. Not because your body changed, but because your awareness of being has expanded beyond old limiting beliefs. You accept the entirety of self and you appreciate this body, this vehicle that allows you to experience life. This is emotional mastery in action. You're not reacting from old patterns anymore. You're responding from awareness. Sign number 2, your perception sharpens. You just see more things. Have you noticed the tree that you walk past hundreds of times and suddenly maybe looks a little different, more vibrant? Was it always that beautiful? Was it always there? Also, your situational awareness expands. And the song lyrics hit you different now, especially those mainstream songs with hidden spiritual meanings. Suddenly, you get it. And movies, books, even like memes on the internet carry deeper layers you never noticed before. You see that spirituality has always been around you just maybe didn't notice. The world didn't change. Your awareness did. And when awareness increases, everything becomes richer, more meaningful. A simple walk can make you feel deep awe. A cup of coffee can stop you in your tracks and fill you with appreciation. Like reading a book twice and this being a completely different book for the second time. You're not the same person anymore reading this, so you understand it from different angles with more layers to it. Sign number 3, you sense people's energy. You walk into a room and immediately feel the vibe. Maybe someone's tense. Maybe someone pretends to be fine. You sense it as well. And instead of getting pulled into their energy, you meet them with compassion. You know what people need from you. You understand that their reaction isn't about you. It's their wound speaking. And they reflect it back, absorbing your calm as well, feeling soothed by you. You also notice when people don't necessarily vibe with you, when people seem more distant or give you a feeling that maybe they need less of you in that moment, you don't take it personally and invest your time and energy elsewhere. They will be back if they want to, but it doesn't bother you that much. You don't feel rejected. It's the response, not the reaction. It's you not giving it attention because it's not what you wish to experience anyway, because you're always prioritized. So why bother with this silliness? This is huge for manifesting because when you stop taking things personally, you stop creating resistance and don't give it your focus and don't react. Your mental diet naturally improves because you're not feeding stories about what others think of you. You start to realize that everyone is you because when you change, you notice that others seem different too. Sign number 4, you understand emotions. Yours and others. Do you remember when everything felt so personal? When someone's mood could ruin your whole day, made you question yourself? What did I do wrong? Now you see through the masks, both yours and theirs. You've done the inner work, faced your patterns, and because of that self-discovery, you recognize the same patterns in others. Because we cannot see in others beyond our own awareness. When we understand ourselves, we start to understand others too. Their actions, emotions, the natural sense of forgiveness comes in because you know that everyone is doing their absolute best in the moment with the awareness and tools they have at their disposal at the time. Not even to forgive them, just to understand. Because without condemnation, there is no need for forgiveness, right? Forgive them, Father, for they do not know what they do. The emotional mastery means you're no longer at the mercy of every feeling. Emotions come, you feel them, process them, and let them move through. No more getting stuck in loops, wondering why manifesting isn't working or why do I feel this if I already am so advanced and in the Sabbath state. You accept all there is because all is the part of the process. The perfect plot that gets you to your dream life. Sign number 5, your mind quiets down. The mental chatter, it's quieter now, isn't it? You're not free of thoughts. That's not even the goal, but you're no longer caught in them. Some days there's just stillness, no thoughts at all, emptiness. That's freedom. And those intrusive thoughts about your desires, the anxious what if, where are they, shouldn't it be here by now, they have less power. Not because they vanished, but because you stop feeding them. This is the law of assumption and action. You assume your natural state is peace and gratitude, and so it is. Sign number 6, you naturally seek truth over comfort. You're less interested in being right or fitting in. You want to know. You want the authentic living, even when it's uncomfortable, especially with your own emotions and thoughts. That moment of discomfort when processing a feeling, it's just a small price for the self-realization that you gain. This is powerful for manifestation. When you face truth instead of avoiding it, you stop creating resistance. You align with what is, which paradoxically allows you to manifest effortlessly because you're not scared to uncover what's within. You no longer see it as a threat or delayed manifestation because you're not attached to the outcome anymore. Sign number 7, you detach from drama and gossip. Notice how gossip just doesn't interest you anymore. You don't need that external stimulation to feel alive. You don't need external validation either. Instead, you crave conversations that expand your consciousness, that deepen the connection. What once seemed boring, like silence, simplicity, peace, now feels rich and fulfilling and like the goal. You no longer confuse peace with boredom. Yes, some relationships might shift a little bit or even vanish, but you're not lonely. You're finally connected to your true self, your I am. And from that place, authentic connections naturally appear. You allow others to have their way, to avoid drama and protect your peace. You no longer feel the need to prove to others your capabilities. You have that deep confidence because you know exactly who you are. Sign number 8, you embrace presence. You don't need parties, the constant stimulation, the next big thing. The ordinary has become extraordinary. Sunlight on your face, the sound of birds, the taste of your morning coffee. Lives become richer, not because it changed, but because you did. You just appreciate more. You notice more. This is what higher consciousness feels like. When you're fully present, you realize you already have everything. You are everything. And everything that you notice in the world and others is the reflection of you as well. If you see love and beauty, it's because you are love and beauty. The seeking stops because you've found yourself. And it doesn't mean you do nothing or don't have any goals in life or desires anymore, because you're already all. You just do what you want to do. You don't feel like you need to do anything just for the sake of doing or fitting in. You do it because it genuinely is what you feel like doing. Sign number 9, you experience flow. And this is where it gets really beautiful. Things just appear. A single pleasant thought becomes reality. No force, no desperate affirming, just flow. You think of a friend, they text you. You imagine something nice and it shows up. Not because you're trying to manifest, but because you're so aligned with your awareness of being that creation happens naturally. You accept that desires and wants are a preview. It's for you, and then you just accept it and get excited for what's coming. You also experience it in your imagination, knowing that that's the true manifestation because you just felt it real. And if it shows up, then fantastic. And if not, okay too, because I already experienced it within. That is what it means to manifest effortlessly. When you stop chasing and start being, life responds to your consciousness. It's like a byproduct rather than the goal if you come from the genuine place of acceptance and surrender. How many of these signs have you experienced? Probably more than you realized before, right? See, you are not behind. You're not failing at manifesting. You're expanding. Every meditation, every conscious decision, every moment of self-realization, every emotion you've processed, it's all been increasing your awareness. And as your awareness expands, you naturally return to true nature, the I am that already has everything, that is everything. The more you explore, the more you expand. So next time anxiety creeps in about your desires, remember these signs. Remember how far you've come. Remember that awareness itself is a gift, because from expanded awareness, everything flows and you're exactly where you need to be. So trust the process, trust yourself, trust your divine consciousness, the true you, because you, the I am, is already whole, already complete, already everything you seek. So thank you for letting me be a part of your journey as well. Thank you very much for watching. I know that this video will be helpful, but if you still have questions, let me know in the comments. And if you'd like to work with me, just drop me an email. And to take the free quiz and get customized tips on your manifesting blocks based on your result, comment below, I want to take the quiz, and I'll provide it to you. These are the videos that YouTube think that you should watch next. And remember, you are brave, you are loved. Be kind to yourself. Bye now.